Good morning. Hey guys, look, I'm up early. I actually got up before 9 o'clock today, which is good, but I still went to bed past 1 o'clock in the morning, which is not good. So I need to work on that. Anyway, good morning. It is finally Friday, which doesn't make a real difference to me because Friday is pretty much like every other day for me, except Sundays and Wednesdays, which are the days my mom has off, so we usually go out on those days, but pretty much boring. Yeah, hi. So, oh, I forgot to put R2-D2 and BB-8 back where they belong. I will do that now. So, basically, not really any news yet. I didn't hear from Mackinac Wheels. I haven't heard from either of the butterfly houses. But I did apply to 3 more places yesterday. I put in an application through Nephew, which a lot of the places on Mackinac Island are actually owned by big corporations. So Lakeview Inn was owned by this corporation that also owned Sanders Fudge Company and a couple other stores and the restaurants. So a lot of the bigger hotels are actually part of these big like umbrella type corporations, which they own a hotel. Well, actually the corporation on Lakeview also owned another hotel and a bike rental place, so they own multiple businesses. In Dodds Market, which is, that family is a local family, they own a lot of stores. They own Dodds Market, they own a couple retail boutiques, so Dodds actually owns a lot of stuff. So I applied with Nephews to work at, they have a clothing store on Mackinac Island. I applied to work there. And I also applied to be a fudge clerk or a fudge maker because they also own my favorite fudge shop on the island, Joanne's Fudge. I love Joanne's Fudge. My brother thinks I'm a traitor because I don't like Mudrick's fudge, which is like supposedly the best fudge. It's not good to me. I like Joanne's. And they own Joanne's, and I love Joanne's. So I'm like, okay, I'll apply to work there. I'll apply to work at the clothing store first because I don't know how to cook. I don't know how to work with food. But then I said, well, it'd be really fun to learn how to make fudge. So my first choice was clothing clerk. Second choice, fudge clerk. Third choice, fudge maker. But it doesn't matter anyway because no matter what I do, if I work on the island, I still get a discount at most of the restaurants and places. Like when I was up there, I discovered I get a discount at Island Slice, Mighty Mac, and Joanne's, which is nice because those are the 3 places I went to the most for food. Dodge doesn't do a discount, which is surprising to me because they would get a lot of business. But I applied there. I applied to this place called Balsam Hill, which is this really fancy thing up on Surrey Hill, which is by where the Grand Hotel is. And so Surrey Hill, which is there's the Grand Hotel. Surrey Hill's right here in this area. That is kind of where, like, the fancy Grand Hotel is kind of really where everything fancy is, and Surrey Hill is kind of like that. What's really interesting is that back there, that's actually a cul-de-sac. I'm not kidding. Like here, this area past the Grand Hotel, this area right through here, that is pretty much your like suburban neighborhood. Only there are no cars. So it's actually really cool. But I applied to work up there. And then I went and checked the, for Mackinac Island, there's a page called Mackinac Island Job Posting on Facebook. And it's this page, and they just kind of get like as many job postings they can from businesses around the island, and they post them on Facebook with links and information on where to go and apply. So I've been checking back there like 2 or 3 times a day, maybe more. And I checked last night, and when I checked last night, Little Luxuries, which is actually this really cute shop that's part of the Dodd family of markets. It's really cute. I love it. It's like, it's so cute and pretty. And when the owner said, oh, we're going to hire, and I'm like, oh, sweet. So I sent her an email last night with my resume. I heard back from her this morning. Apparently my resume attachment didn't work, so I actually sent another email to her with my resume attached as an RTF, because the first time I sent it as a PDF, and then I also entered it in as an attachment through Google Drive. I'm not sure if either of those are going to work, because apparently she uses an iPhone, because that's the message she sent me. So I'm going to have to, and I said, if that doesn't work, let me know, and I will copy and paste my resume into the email, because I really want a job up there. So that was nice hearing back from her quick like that, because I haven't heard back from anything else. I'm kind of hoping Wings of Mackinac, which is actually up here on Surrey Hills. Wow, I'm kind of hoping I get a job with them because they actually do not just boarding. They just don't rent you housing. They also have a meal plan you can do, where if you do both the housing and the meal plan, it's $91 a week, and that meal plan is 3 meals a day, 7 days a week, which would be awesome. Because that would actually help me save money in buying food because, hey, if I don't want to, there's actually food. So actually a lot of the bigger hotels do that. And I definitely think Lakeview was kind of unique in its housing situation. Pretty much all the places I've applied to so far, they lay out what the housing is. It's dorm-style housing. You will have, if you share a room, you will only share it with one other person. That's it. And I'm like, oh, I can definitely deal with that. I mean, college, hello, used to sharing a room with somebody. Only when I went to college and I stayed at university, it was an efficiency apartment I shared. And then my roommate moved to an off-campus apartment like a month into the school year, and so I ended up staying in this efficiency apartment by myself. And if I had stayed my full year like I was supposed to, I would have had the efficiency apartment all to myself because there was no transfers coming in, so I wouldn't have gotten a roommate. So it was nice. The efficiency apartments are cute. It was 2-room. There was a main room with a small little kitchenette area with a mini fridge and a stove and a sink and a garbage disposal, which my dad had to teach me how to use because I had never used one. And then you had a bedroom, and then you had a bathroom. So it was nice. I liked it. I really missed the bed, though. They had these beds at NMU in the efficiency apartments where it was a bed, and then underneath it they had 4 drawers of storage. Nice drawers. And I loved it. The only problem was the bed came up to, like, my waist. And my mom laughed at me because when she got me up, I was literally climbing into the bed. And I actually one day gouged my leg on the corner of the drawers. But I loved it so much. It was nice. Give me a step stool. I would love to have a bed like that. That would be nice having under the bed storage like that. So I do miss the bed. So that makes me think Lakeview is unique because the other businesses I applied to, they're like, oh, we're just going to put you in the dorm style housing. Even if you're living on Market Street or Main Street above the businesses, it's still dorm style housing. So that makes me think Lakeview was really kind of different in the housing situation, in that they had like 2 or 3 houses on the island, and then they had like another 2 or 3 off on Mackinac and Mackinac City. And they had like one house, like they had like a little group of houses, and the one house was where the supervisor stayed if they didn't live on the island or they didn't bring their family up. So they had one house where the supervisor stayed, and then they had the house where I stayed, where they had 5 boys on the first floor in 2 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms, and then the 4 girls, including me, in the basement with a bedroom, a main room, and a bathroom. So that makes me think that Lakeview is unique and doesn't really, and their housing is kind of like that, because most places, I mean, there was a hotel that was on the other side of the street across from where I lived, we lived on Triscott, and the right across was another house being used by, you want to say either Murray or Lilac, and they literally had it set up like a college dorm. Yeah. Sorry, that was gross. But they had a room, they had like a massive laundry room with like a ton of washers and dryers. You had to have like a key card to get in. It was a Victorian style house, but they had pretty much renovated it, and it literally was like a college dorm. So that would have been nice, because I could have handled someplace like that, but they did not have that Lakeview. So that was probably the worst thing about one of the worst things was my housing. Because I was actually told when I applied for the job, it was dorm-style housing. And when I got there, I'm like, this is not what I was told. I was like, oh, this is what you were told. It's dorm-style housing. I'm like, I don't know what dormitories you were part of in college, but I do not remember having to be squeezed into 2 rooms with 3 girls. And I slept on the low seat. So, and one of the reasons I just bit my tongue and slept on the low seat was we were getting another girl, and the one girl had taken the top bunk of her bed and was putting all her clothes there. So I'm like, okay, I'll just sleep in the living room. It'll scan off my nose, so. But I'm hopeful. I'm going to stop flooding Unless something new pops up that I really think I should go for, I'm not going to keep flooding with applications. I mean, I still haven't even heard from Dodds. And I applied to Dodds the same day I applied to Mackin on Wheels. So I'm just going to hold off in a while. Just take a break. You know, breathe. My brother's birthday is Sunday. He's going to be 29. He's going to be 27. It's sad. I'm going to be 30 in a couple weeks. I'm going to be old. I don't feel it and I don't look it, so. But other than that, I'm just like relaxing, chilling. I wrote a little bit yesterday. Not a lot like I should have, but I did write. I'll probably write some more tomorrow and Sunday. My mom says we're not going to church, but oh well. But my plans right now is Shadowhunters released the Season 3 official trailer, which apparently everybody freaked out because the first they announced Shadowhunters was not coming back till April or May. I freaked out. I'm like, why would you do that? No, Shadowhunters is actually coming back in March. Thank gosh. And luckily I can probably go online and watch it on Freeform. So I'm excited about that. Shadowhunters is coming back. I'm so excited. It was like my mom surprised me and got me Lord of Shadows for Christmas, which is the second book in the Dark Artifices trilogy. That is insane because that book was like almost $30. But I got it! Which means there's only one more book to go and I will have, as of right now, not the complete Shadowhunters Academy. Not the complete Shadowhunters series. I don't have the Mangus Bane Chronicles or Tales from Shadowhunter Academy, which I really want to get both of those. Tales from Shadowhunter Academy the most because it tells the story about Mangus and Ellie. I won't spoil it. It's a cute story! So, other than that, nothing major, except there's a mystery on the Star Wars YouTube page. So Star Wars does like playlists for some of their stuff. One of which is a Rebels playlist. And I was on Facebook the other night and I belong to a Rebels fan page. And they posted this thing. It was a screenshot of apparently, I read it and it says, there's a private video on the Star Wars Rebels YouTube playlist. Does this mean we're getting a trailer soon? And I'm like, huh. I wonder if that's true. So the posters had been posted 11 hours before I looked at it, so I went to the Star Wars YouTube page. I found the Rebels playlist, and there is indeed the first video in the Star Wars Rebels playlist, which was added like 2 or 3 days ago, is actually a private video. I'm like, oh my gosh, could this be the trailer? Could they put it and they're just waiting to reveal it? I mean, it hasn't been posted publicly or anything. It's like, this is a new trailer. So I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. And I've actually gone back and checked multiple times to see if they have removed it from the playlist. They have not removed it. So whatever that private video is, I'm sort of hopeful, and a bunch of other fellow Rebels fans, we are sort of hopeful that that's actually the trailer. And they're waiting to get the okay to make it public. So hopefully by the end, before some point next week, we have the mid-season Rebels trailer, which would be awesome. And Tracy did promise that within a week that we would be getting big news about Star Wars Rebels, and that tweet came out on January 16th. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So hopefully before next Wednesday, the 23rd, we will have some definite Star Wars Rebels news, which would be awesome. If rumors are true, they've also released 2 more episode descriptions for episodes, I think, 12 and 13. So that was interesting to read. And one person pointed out in the episode descriptions, it just says Ezra and the Ghost Crew. Ezra does this. And it's like, wait a minute, where's Kanan? So everyone's like, no! So, but then again, they don't have to say Kanan because he's part of the Ghost Crew. And Star Wars Rebels was like Clone Wars in that they really wanted to focus on this era from a young person's point of view. So in Clone Wars, that was Ahsoka. And in Rebels, it's Ezra. So it's interesting. So I'm excited. So I'm going to go watch this Shadowhunters trailer, and I'm going to post it at the end of this. So I'm going to get going for the day. Everybody stay safe, stay sane. I'm sending you all lots of love, hugs, and prayers, and I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye. Alright, hey guys. So that would be back. Anyway, this is my reaction to the Season 3 trailer for Shadowhunters. I'm so excited. It feels like it's been forever since we heard anything from Shadowhunters. This is one of the few TV shows I actively watch when it's on. The other TV shows are Star Wars Rebels and When Calls the Heart. So this is actually one of the very, 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 very few TV shows I actually watch and get into. I love it. It's one of my favorites. It's based on one of my favorite book series, so I'm really excited to see where season 3 goes. I kind of already have an idea of what happens because I've read the books, but it'll be really interesting to see that translate to the screen. So let's get started. Please, no commercial before the trailer.
Marissa Fairchild, you have defeated our greatest enemy. May your heroism be a shining example to Shadowhunters across the world.
We need to tell the truth.
No one can know, Claire.
Shouldn't you be out hunting shadows?
It's my night off.
There's something seriously wrong with Jace.
Come on. Do you guys really have to time up in the vines again? You're bad memories.
Your time has come. Though you walk in the daylight, darkness will follow.
We're under siege. This is not just any greater demon. She's Lilith, the mother of all demons.
Oh, we'll stop you from bringing my son back.
You'll all be dead by sunrise.
What's wrong with your face? Together we will usher in a new dawn.
Shadowhunters premieres Tuesday, March 20th.
Nike.
Everywhere you watch Freeform.
Huh. Okay, so obviously it's not going to be like jaw-dropping like a movie trailer, but it's still pretty awesome and exciting for a bookworm like me to see these characters come to life. Definitely liking Lilith. She looks nasty and mean, but definitely seductive. So it's going to be really interesting to see there. They take this plot that's been started in the books and, like I said, translate it to the screen. They've already made a few changes bringing Shadowhunters to life on the small screen, but all those changes have actually been really good and interesting. It can be really hard taking a book, any book really, and bringing that story to life either as a TV series or a movie, as everybody knows. So I think they've done a really great job with Shadowhunters, and it helps that just like with The Handmaid's Tale, they actually have the author of the series on staff as a consultant. Cassandra Clare actually works really close with the production crew of Shadowhunters to make her vision come to life. But that does require some small changes. And Margaret Atwood does the same thing, I think that's her name, does the same thing for The Handmaid's Tale, which I have seen is actually really interesting. So, if you're a Shadowhunters fan, get pumped. It's coming back March 20th of 2018, and it's going to be an action-packed season. For those of you who haven't yet, go check out the Shadowhunters series. It's an awesome book series, and I promise you won't be disappointed. And after you check that out, be sure to check out the prequel series. Let's see. Oh, wait. The Shadowhunters series is called The Mortal Instrument, and then that is followed by... Oh, I forgot the name of it. There's a prequel trilogy, and I forgot the name of it. The Dark Artifices is a new trilogy. Infernal Devices, that's the prequel trilogy. So go check out all the books by Cassandra Clare. I promise you won't be disappointed if you love action, adventure, romance, and fantasy. Go check it out. So thanks for watching, you guys. I will talk to you all later. Stay safe, stay sane, and I'm sending you all lots of love, hugs, and prayers. Bye. Hey guys, as you can tell, I am back, and I have changed fittingly into my X-Wing t-shirt, and the reason is because the mid-season trailer for Rebels Season 4 has dropped at last. Oh my gosh, I don't know why. I was playing Old Republic and moved my computer out so it's not in the shot. And I decided to take a break, and I was in the middle of taking my break, and during the break I had my tablet out, and I was on YouTube watching Gardner Quad Squad videos. I love their trips to Costco. And I said, you know what? I need to check my subscriptions, because every day for like the past 2 or 3 weeks, since getting that confirmation date, I have been checking my subscriptions. I check them multiple times a day anyway. But with the rumor that we were getting a Rebel Season 4 trailer soon and the Han Solo movie trailer, I was like, okay, I have been just obsessively checking my YouTube subscriptions, waiting to see if either one of these trailers dropped. And then, of course, I told you guys in the vlog, which you will see tomorrow, and I will probably post this at the end of today's vlog as well. And this will also be posted today. I mentioned the fact that they had put a private video on the Star Wars Rebels playlist on YouTube, and there were so many rumors because they've had that video posted for like 2 or 3 days at this point. So I was just like, I don't know why. I was just sitting there going, you know what? I think today will be the day. I think today they will drop the Star Wars Rebels mid-season trailer, which will be the final, if not the final trailer we ever get for Rebels. And of course, during this whole time, while I'm playing Old Republic, I am also most ironically listening to Throng on audiobook. So I have been listening to this, playing Old Republic, take a break. So I just go check my subscriptions. And yes, the Rebels mid-season trailer has dropped. I am so excited. This is beyond amazing. So this is something I think we have all been waiting for since the break started, since it left us off at this critical point. Where are they going to go? Where is this going to take us in the second half of the Rebel season trailer? I apologize for not having the screen within the screenshot, but I hope it all works and everything goes good, which it should. So here we go. Oh my gosh. I screamed when my brother's like, use your indoor voice, so I have the door shut. So he can't yell at me about using my indoor voice. So let's see, when did this drop? It actually dropped just an hour ago, and it already has 64,881 views, soon to have one more. So I'm excited. I cannot wait to see this. Oh my gosh. I actually almost started seriously tearing up when I just saw Star Wars Rebels mid-season 4 trailer, and I just immediately started, oh my gosh, I want to cry because I'm so excited. I'm excited and I'm sad because now it means it is official. We are racing towards those final episodes. So, oh, and also I think another reason is D. Bradley Baker also posted something on Facebook saying, oh, hey, check out the cut trailer coming soon. And I'm like, okay, that might be a hint. So, here we go. I can't wait. Oh my gosh. I'm already starting to tear up a little. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
I've learned so much about life, about being a good person. If not for you guys, I'd be back on the Thal, just waiting to be rescued, like everyone else.
Ezra, you have never been like everyone else.
What exactly am I looking for? Nothing and everything. That doesn't help.
Trust yourself. Trust the Force.
I could see what they were thinking.
You must have established a deep connection with it. The Force is trying to tell you something. Listen to it.
We have hope. Hope that things can get better. And they will.
Is it wrong for me to protect my friends?
How did I choose you to win? The question is.
We are rebels. Fighting for the people. It won't be easy. We can't back down just because we're afraid. That's when we need to stand the tallest.
Your voice started something. That something has grown bigger than I ever imagined.
We can do this together.
Let's go get Hera.
You're in terrible trouble.
Hey, I've seen you before.
I have to tell you something. I hate your hair.
Let's go, rebels.
Full-scale bombardment of the city. Is the preacher.
Oh my gosh!
Hang on!
Oh my god!
I know what we have to do now. One last lesson.
Oh my god! Please. Oh my god! Oh my gosh, I'm gonna cry so much. Okay, where'd the remote go? Oh my gosh. You guys do not know how badly I want to just break down and cry. That trailer, that was absolutely amazing. I love how it started out with just going back to the past 3 seasons, start of the 4th season, just showing how much Ezra has grown from when he was just like this lost kid on Lothal to like having nobody and nothing, and then slowly throughout the seasons he's progressed to being this leader, this rebel, this Jedi who has just become stronger and more powerful and is just going out there and helping people and standing up against tyranny. And it's just amazing to see that. And oh my gosh, I just want to cry so much because it's the final season and Rebels has just become such a big part of my life, and all the characters have become such icons, I think, on their own now, and they're growing bigger and bigger in the Star Wars universe, and it was so amazing. Rex, Gregor, and Wolf are back. Oh my gosh, I could not believe it when I saw them. Dave Filoni said I kept saying Rex, Gregor and Wolf would be back, and I'm like, I don't know if I should believe it or not, but I saw them in the trailer. To see them in the trailer, it just made me, oh my gosh, my heart, I seriously don't know what to say. I don't know what to think. All I know is that Rebels is just, and we got a premiere date. It is actually not returning February 24th, like they announced and like what everybody was saying. Star Wars Rebels is actually coming back on February 19th. That makes me so excited. My birthday is actually February 8th. So I don't know when, let me see when February 19th is, because I might ask my mom. Oh my gosh, I need to get the calendar month. There we go. Okay, February 19th is a Monday, so I might see if I can hold off celebrating my birthday, which falls on the 8th, which is that Thursday. If maybe my mom will let me hold off, like, if my mom will let me have, like, a Star Wars themed day for my birthday, just because, and the fact that I was already excited because, the Olympics this year actually start on February 9th, so I'm always excited when the Super Bowl is around my birthday and when the Olympics are around my birthday. I always get super excited. But now Star Wars Rebels is premiering 11 days after my birthday. That makes me even more excited because I'm like, oh my gosh, I used to hate when my birthday fell because it falls before Valentine's Day. It's in February. Nothing good happens in February. And then when I got older, I realized the Super Bowl is always around my birthday. The Winter Olympics usually start around my birthday, so it's really cool having that. And now Star Wars Rebels is going to be premiering around my birthday, 11 days after my birthday, but still, it is. I have no clue what to say. I am just insane. Dave Filoni, you started this journey 4 years ago, and 4 years ago, I was just getting ready to finish. Oddly enough, 4 years ago, it would be 2014. I would have just been out of college. I was struggling to find work. I was struggling to find something to do with my life, anything, and Rebels came along and just changed everything. Star Wars came back, Rebels came, and my life just seemed, as soon as I saw Rebels, as soon as I got back into Star Wars, everything in my life suddenly felt a lot better. I gained back the confidence I needed, and now I'm better for it. So thanks to Star Wars and my faith, I think I've become a better person, and I'm still growing, and I'm still learning. And even though I am rapidly approaching my 30th birthday, I'm proud to say that I still think I have lots to learn, and I think Star Wars has plenty to teach me, so. Okay, so it is official. Star Wars Rebels is coming back in just a matter of weeks. Actually, it comes back in exactly 1 month from today. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe that. So, if you guys haven't seen it yet, which I'm hopefully you guys haven't, go check out the Star Wars Rebels Season 4 mid-season trailer. I promise you will not be disappointed. It is everything we have been looking for. And before I go, I want to say that I'm with Hera. What did Kanan do to his hair? So you guys go check out the Rebels mid-season trailer. I will talk more about this development tomorrow, and that will be posted Sunday. So I will talk to you guys later. Stay safe, stay sane. I'm sending you lots of love, hugs, and prayers. And as always, because we always have to end every Star Wars themed vlog the same way, I'm saying, may the Force be with you, and I can't wait for us all to get back to the vault and see where our Rebels go. Bye!